Welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we start, I hope you do subscribe to the channel. Hoping to get at least 500 subs. I don't know why. I just maybe bragging purposes. Just 500 likes, 500 likes, 500 subscribers. Please do subscribe. For this video, welcome back. I finally got this figure. I ordered this figure a long time ago from Hobby Corner. Okay, finally got it a couple of weeks ago. Finally found time to take a look at it. It is the Netflix War for Cybertron trilogy Transformers Bumblebee. Actually, designated battlefield Bumblebee in the when I ordered it. Okay, so yeah, finally had it. The packaging. Let's look at the packaging. Yeah, there is a nice Bumblebee artwork here. Not full or anything, and that black and white noirish artwork of the Earthrise. Is this Earthrise? Yes, I think this is Earthrise. Yeah, Earthrise, since it had Quintessence here. And it's a white box, and product shots at the back. Alright. Okay, so let's open it. Okay, we have him out of its box. I was pretty hyped about this figure. When I saw the Cliff Jumper Earthrise figure, I knew definitely that there's gonna be a Bumblebee figure. What I didn't expect was that it was gonna be part of the Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy set, and not part of the actual Earthrise set, which is kind of weird. Bumblebee has been one of the main characters for Transformers for quite a bit. We've seen Bumblebee rise from being a sort of a human liaison, comedic effect side character, to an Autobot leader. Even in the comics, he became an Autobot leader. Not just Autobots, I mean a Transformers leader. And he had actually a series of his own, a movie of his own. And he's not part of the actual War for Cybertron set. He's part of the Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron series of toys, which is kind of weird. Truthfully, Bumblebee here is my favorite. Was my favorite character from the Transformers, even more so for compared to Prime. Why? Because when we were watching Transformers when we were kids, of course there would be designated characters that you would claim as your own. I was the third oldest or youngest. There was two other cousins right in front of me, so they get to choose first. So actually they choose the more cooler ones, Prime and the others. I always get stuck with the third tier character, so I got Bumblebee. So for that reason, Bumblebee was my favorite. I did not have a Bumblebee figure when I was growing up. Like I said in my other videos, I have there's a couple of Transformers, not really big Transformers. The other one was from a swap. The others are, I forgot where I got them. But I know that my dad did not buy me a lot of Transformers. Maybe he was not into it. He was more into action figures. So I got a lot of G.I. Joes and other stuff. Thundercats, Masters of the Universe, even Bionic 6, and eventually the Turtles. So I never really did have a Bumblebee figure. But Bumblebee was, I could say, was one of my favorite characters. So now I have this, and I'm pretty psyched about this figure. because the cliffhanger one was awesome. Let's get it for comparison. So, so here we have his brother. Are they brothers? I forgot. So cliff jumper here, sporting a different head, and then Bumblebee here with the more bumbly G1 head with the horns and everything. They look nice together. To complete the trio, I did not get Hubcap. I am having a hard time pronouncing his name. Hubcap. Okay, but I did get Bugbite. And Bugbite is a, what do you call this? An amalgamation of both of these figures, because it has Cliffjumper's body and it has Bumblebee's head, and they colored it white. Okay, fine. But we're talking about Bumblebee today. Bumblebee is a short deluxe figure, a very short deluxe figure actually. Comparing it to my more recent G1-ish Bumblebee, which is a Legends figure, their height and their heft is not too far apart. So yeah, this is a deluxe figure, but yeah, scale wise it's a bit on the legend class sizing, but still this is a wonderful figure. I'm really glad that they did not just paint Cliffjumper yellow and then just colored him yellow and changed his head, but instead they actually made him a Volkswagen Beetle, and that is amazing. He also comes with the bazooka. Yeah, the bazooka that can be disassembled into three separate weapons. I don't know exactly what this is, but it looks like a muffler sword of sorts, which can hold. It actually flips open. Yeah, if you watch the bug bite video, I shown how it was. Yeah, I open it. Sorry, I have very sweaty hands, and sometimes I find it hard to unclip things on my toys, and so it goes flying off. But I have unclipped this, and now I can't open it. I wonder why. There. Okay, so it opens like that, and he can hold it like this. It's either he can use it to inflict blunt force trauma on his enemies, or he can actually use it like hold it also like this. I don't know what is it. Is it a gun or something? I'm really not sure. Okay, and then you have two pistols. Okay, two pistols. Okay. Bang bang. You can use those awesome effects that they include with the not the leader class, the commander class figures and the Titan class figures. They include a lot of nice effects there. Also, the battle masters, you could maybe get some and you could use those for effect parts. And also you get this thing, which you can actually clip to this one. Either you could clip it like this, so that it becomes like a handle, or a stand. Yeah, or you could clip it on the other side, and it will look like a crossbow. Since I already placed it like this, we'll just form his what do you call that? A bazooka. Yeah, a bazooka. See? Now, putting those together, you already have a big bazooka. But this one, you just fold it again and then clip it here. Peg it here. Peg, not clip. And now you have a bigger bazooka, which you can use. So there. To compensate for his size, Hasbro has given us a lot more plastic for his weapons. a lot more accessories so that he can be a deluxe figure, which is okay. Now, looking at this figure, first off, you could see that it has a different feet from Cliff Jumper, because of course he will transform into a Volkswagen Beetle, the old one, not the new one. And of course, he also has this backpack, which is removable, and he can use it as a shield if he wants to. Yes, you can use it as a shield. Yeah, so he has a shield. His backpack can turn into a shield. This is also the trunk of his out mode. The face is really G1. See? Mm-hmm. I have heard that the Earthrise, the War for Cybertron trilogy, is like a affordable version of the Masterpiece line. More playable, since you don't want to chip those Masterpiece toys of yours, because those are expensive. And of course, it's painted, so if you transform those a lot, it would be you would have paint chipping everywhere. But these are molded in yellow plastic, not painted. So his crotch is painted though. So anyway, you can play with this toy to your heart's content. And this is relatively cheaper, very cheap actually. It's $20, so that's like 1,000 pesos. Articulation is the same. His head can rotate. I think it's on a ball joint. Yes, it is on a ball joint. It has some wiggle movements. You can raise his hands, his arms sideways, full rotation. Has a bicep swivel. Yeah, there's a bicep swivel there. An elbow bend, and of course you can rotate his hands, like the Cliff Jumper and Bug Bite one. He has waist rotation, which is also used for the transformation. You can have the full splits. You can raise his leg up like so. Has an ample knee bend, not that much, but he has a knee bend. Ankle tilts, ankle breakage. See, okay, that one. And he is not top heavy nor bottom heavy. He's just right. You can post the hell out of this toy. And yeah, I really like this toy. I'm really glad that I have it. It's very hard to acquire where I am. Okay, so even if it's totally late and took some time to get here, I ordered this with the Elite one, and I haven't got my Elite one yet. So anyway, let's enjoy this figure. So to transform him, first what we would do is unclip this one. Okay. Now, when you unclip this, you could also lower this one already. So now he looks like a weird something. Now cover. You're gonna use this to cover his head, and then place this back. Right. Place that back. This one is painted, since this is translucent, so be careful with this. Don't break it. And next is we fold his body like so. Right. And then see those clips there. Arrange his hi. Alright. Now rotate this entire thing. Wait, let's rotate this first. Okay. Rotate that first, okay? And then do the gear walk. And then straighten everything out first. Why doesn't it? I'm not sure why it's not. Alright. Sorry if I'm saying okay too much. Close this. And then close this. Alright. It doesn't really peg. It's supposed to peg there. Anyway. Now, alright, there we go. Now for his feet, unclip this from his wheel here, and do the same on the other side, and then we press it like okay. And then let's clip it together. And now for his wheels, you clip that, unclip that, and put it on the side. And now we straighten this part, straighten that part, and then peg those. And if you do not put the hood in, it's gonna look like something. You've seen a you probably have seen one of those. A beetle that's transformed into modified into a pickup. It looks like one of those. And now we use this, and you just fold that in there and drop it. Yeah, like I said, sorry about that. I have very slippery hands. And then you let his hands hold his back. And you have Bumblebee in his iconic, traditional, classic beetle out mode. And it looks mighty fine. It's a bit long. I don't remember the beetle being this long, but it does look like a beetle, and it does look like Bumblebee. So, yeah, it's a particularly awesome action figure. Now, you could do the same with this bazooka. Yeah. So, except in this alt mode, there is no way that you could peg this on top since it does not have that hole in here. So, no. The only way that you can store it on the alt mode itself would be to disassemble it. I've already shown you how to do this in my bug bite video, but I'm gonna do it just the same here. So yeah, I unfold that one, put this here, and clip everything nice. Okay, now it's off the ground. Use this stands here and put it on his wheels. Hi. Now using this one, there's pegs there. You could put this here so it could there. Could either pretend that it's a booster, a rocket booster, or some sort of bazooka like thing that could fire stuff. And like I said, if you have those wonderful effect parts from the commander class, leader class, or from those battle masters. You could use those, put those here, and then gonna have him like shooting out of something. Unfortunately, I do not have one of those. Wait, I think I do. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I have one of those. I have two actually. I do not remember where this came from, but you can use this. You just put it there, and now we have Bumblebee looking like he's skyrocketing out of somewhere. Okay, very nice figure. I'm really glad I have a copy of this. And I'm not gonna transform him back to the robot. You've seen it how I did it with Bugbite. It's the same. I did not make a video with the cliff jumper because I was too lazy. Then actually I'm too lazy to do videos anymore, especially Transformers ones, since this takes up a lot of time, especially the transforming part. And that's it. I really enjoy this figure. This figure is great. I am so happy that I have it. I give it a 10 out of 10. Yes, it's no criteria whatsoever. I just give it 10 out of 10. It's a nice representation of a G1 Generation 1 Bumblebee, and I'm really glad to have one of these. And I know I probably did not transform this right, because there's lots of things that are not pegging correctly. So that's it. That's my video for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please do leave a like. Comments, suggestions, and questions, type them down below. And like I said at the start of this video, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell so that you know when I'll be uploading other stuff. Okay guys, thank you, and see you at the next video.